Good morning. Hey people, it is Wednesday. So glad I was thinking it was still Tuesday. Sad, sad, sad. I am Nicole. I am going to be jumping on and we're going to do some neutrals today. I was actually going to do a little pink neutral, but guess what? Palette is sold out for now. It will be coming back, but it's sold out. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you didn't grab it, I'm sorry. Hey Pam. So we're going to do some brown neutrals since that one's sold out. Sold out, but they always come back with it. It's just until they make some more. And I'm not sure if it's going to be June or July, maybe. Hey, Mom. So I promised neutrals, and yesterday I went a little bit darker than I should have. So we're going to go in there. I've already primed my eyes, and I primed my face. Oh, and I wanted to let y'all know. You know, I had said this will last you about 6 months. This is the primer. See, I've cut it. Literally, I couldn't squeeze any more out, but I have at least another month's worth in here. You can see that in there. I mean, that's how much product is in here. You just squeeze it out and it won't squeeze anymore, but it's still there. So just to let you know, do not throw it away whenever you think it's the end. Cut it and keep cutting it until, because I've cut it down a couple of times until. Morning, Belva. All right, so we're going in neutral today, so I am going to do light. So I'm going to use probably just this. Don't even look at that side. Just this side, the lighter side. Don't do those. Stay over here. All right, so I am going to use my little blending brush. I got to get comfortable in this chair. All right, so I'm going to use the chipper and just bring that in as my transition color. Your medium shades, more in your transition, in your crease and above for me. Like I got this little, I don't know. So how are y'all doing on this Wednesday? My face just feels like it's broke out from, I guess, the weekend and the New Orleans weather. I don't know. Just feels like it's horrible looking. That's why I need my makeup. You got to cover it up. Cover it up. And luckily, I've been washing it with the same stuff, so that's not changed. I think it had to be New Orleans or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure because I was really good. I even brought my own pillows, so I didn't sleep on anything different. I don't know. Just frustrating. So at work last night, they ordered pizza. And I was like, well, you know, you said you were going to take a week off. You know, you could really. And I didn't. I stayed away. I really wanted it, though. You know how many times I looked at it? Because it was sitting right across from my desk. And I stayed away. So all we're doing is throwing this one here. It's like our background shade. That's pretty much what it is. And I'm just kind of blending it out, getting it a little bit lighter because we're trying to go that neutral way. And I'm not, looks like I'm like scrubbing, but I'm really not. It's really just a light touch on those eyes. All right, so then I'm going to throw just a little bit of this brassy, which is a little gold, on the lid here. Like a gold, has like some little sparkles in it. And we're just going to throw that on the whole lid into the outer part too, the whole thing. Oh, did y'all see my post from yesterday? They had a huge announcement yesterday. They are coming out with 4D fiber lashes. So we had their staple product, number one that they came out with, I think they've been here since 2014, was 3D fiber lashes, but it was a 2-step lash mascara. And people fell in love with that one back whenever they first started. And that like sold like crazy. Well, then they reformulated it several times since then. And it just wasn't as good, I guess. You know, the fibers were better, but then the gel would be bad. Or the gel would be better and the fibers. So they had a hard time doing that. So it's been kind of falling off. And especially after we got this Epic mascara, the 1-step, we fell in love with this one. So everybody kind of went towards this one. So they've been working on this a year. The people who've been, the tester, they always have tester. People who tested, but it's actually women who are unique presenters. And so they tested it a year ago and loved it. And so now it's coming out. It will be available to all of us. Like, we can't grab it until May 1st. And that's when for everybody. But they are putting it into the presenter kits. So if there's people who would like to start their own business, they were already offering now the kits contained, I think it's, the smaller kit had 3 mascaras, and now it'll be 2 regular mascaras. It'll be a waterproof, a regular, and then this 4D fiber. And then in the larger kit, it'll have 5 mascaras, and one of them will be that 4D. I think that's gonna blow up. Morning, Katie. I think that's gonna blow up. I mean, everybody loves lashes. Everybody uses well, pretty much everybody uses lashes. If you don't wear a lot of makeup, most of the time you will throw some mascara on. Because mascara just kind of opens up your eyes. Yeah, we all have had the first one. That's what I bought, was the very first thing that I bought was because of the mascara, because I have no lashes. And so, it was awesome. Then they changed it, and I didn't feel like it worked as well. I still got lashes, but it wasn't that, you know, to the ceiling lashes, which I don't know if I'll ever get to the ceiling lashes, like literally. I am very hopeful that that will happen. That one day I will get some to the ceiling lashes, which I told you I joined another little company. And so I'm going to be receiving mine. And I'm hoping adding that to, I usually, Pam, just use my shadows. I do have liners, and every once in a while I pull out like the brown. I don't own a regular black liner anymore. But I'll pull out the brown. I have a blue and a green. Depends on what shades I'm using. I like I would pull one of these darker shades as my liner. I also have done wet the brush and lined it with those. It just kind of pulls it all together if you use the shades you're already using. If you put a little water on it, it will make it a little bit darker, and you can line with that too. I just find now, since I've been doing this, that I just prefer that on me a little bit better. Is that. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of the Sincere right in the inner corner. It's just a little shimmer. But yeah, it's, so I'm excited about that. But then with the other company that I have, I'm going to be trying, they have an oil that to add to my mascara that will help build my lashes. So it's a wait and see. So we are going light. Tone this shimmer down a little bit. Yeah, that's what I say. Morning, Mindy. Yeah, these lighter palettes I think are more of a everyday type of look. I'm going to get that chipper that I used in that transition and throw that right here on that outer corner just to give me a little bit darker corner. And see, we're just going a little bit, not a lot. And I had no shimmer yesterday, so today we shimmering it out. And then I'm going to use that chipper, same shade, and underneath my eye. See, I think if you use this shade right that you used on the outer corner underneath, it just kind of ties it all together. Let me just blend that outer a little bit. No lines, harsh lines, and just combine it. And that's it. Really simple, light. I call it neutral eye. You could also do neutral as like one shade. All right, we're gonna throw on these brows because I've got to frame this face now. Comb them up a little bit. And this is my brow palette. It comes with everything, highlights, your dark shade, your light shade, and a little wax to hold it together. Sometimes I use the wax, sometimes I don't. Just some simple strokes just to line the bottom. And then again to line the top. And then I just fill it in. And then I like it a little lighter on the inner corner. Yeah, on a Wednesday. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, I love these little things. It's just more convenient. Everything's in one. Just like with the shadows, and there's 7 shadows in that packet. It's unlimited uses of that palette if you have those 7 shades. And don't be scared of the dark ones. Blend those suckers out. They blend out well. Yeah, this gets very addictive, Pam, just saying. Because there's always something else. There's always something else you want, always something new coming out, always something that will help you to look a little bit better, feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm addicted, basically. Just keep it going. All right, I'm going to highlight underneath those eyes with the little lighter shade Elated. And I don't know how they come up with the names of these things, because all of our Splash lipsticks have S. They have, the name starts with an S. So we have 20-something. So they had to, you know, I guess somebody is chosen to go through the dictionary and pick out names that would look like, oh yeah, that's perfect. I mean, now this one is pretty good. It's subtle. And that's, you know, it's a little subtle lip from like Spontaneous that I had on yesterday. So I think it does, they do a good job. whoever has that job. Because, it's probably somebody just, that does it, I'm sure it's not 100 people. Or maybe it's a collaborative effort. Could be. All right, mascara time, and it has been warming really good. Really good. So I'm just using our Black Epic. And I did, well, no, the old one's still over there. I'm trying not to mix them up. So if you want to get on my pre-order list for that, because that mascara is gonna sell. I know whenever they start these things, they always try to have enough for everybody. But then I start thinking we have, sometime last year they had upwards of 1 million presenters. And that's around the world, that's not here. Which is a minimal amount compared to. And that's how many there that may not be continuing, they may not be active. Not all of them, do what I do. They just kind of buy, here and there. But if you said those presenters bought a mascara, then it sell out quickly. So that's why I say get on the pre-order list. And then when I place my order, because I'm usually in line waiting that morning, and I can order it and make sure you get one. And then I'll mail it out to you as soon as I get them. And that mascara is going to be $29. That's how much the fiber lashes were also. Saw one girl yesterday, she was on the tester panel. So she's had it a year, and it still was like, wow. It's like, oh my Lord. And I'm thinking if you combine this one and get your eyelashes where you want them, and then add that one, which we'll do both. We'll like do one side with the Epic 4D and one side with this one, and then add the 4D to it. And maybe I'll have grown some lashes by then, so then it will really... I'm just excited because I want lashes. I want them to be up to the ceiling. I'm not I don't want to wear falsies. I have, but I don't want to wear those every day. It's not something that I strive to do or need to do. So we're not going to do that. All right, so how'd that go? Not too bad. Good eye look for today. Now I'm going to use my BB cream and my powder today. So that's what route we're using. All right, so I'm just going to throw a little bit of this on. Give me a little hydration for today. And that was in Bis, so it's a little bit darker. They're tinted, so you see it will give me a little bit of coverage, but not a lot. It's not full coverage at all. It's just tinted, like a tinted moisturizer type of thing, but similar to. Actually, I forgot that our daily cream, face cream that I wear, well, my skincare that I use, you can add a tinter to it, and I may do that when I have to order some more. I've had my skincare since January 20th. So January, February, March, almost 3 full months. And I just had to reorder my serum, which that is a smaller jar, so I figured that. But I just reordered that the 1st. So that lasted a good 2.5 months. And the rest of them, I mean, I'm looking at probably not needing to order anything for another month or so. So that's pretty good, 4 months. And I have been pretty faithful. I mean, I have skipped a couple of days, but I've been pretty doggone faithful with using my skincare twice a day. Alright, so that's my BB cream. And I'm going to use just my fluffy brush. And this is in Poplin. And that's my, just some pressed powder. So I'm just going to do a light covering all over. If you use the little powder puff, it gives you like a full coverage. This is just I'm just kind of covering that BB cream. So it won't be dewy, it'll be more like a matte finish. And actually that coverage is like amazing too. You don't see all that redness that was on my face. All those spots that I call it. Enough is enough. Alright, I'm going to do a little bronzer. Bronzer should be your friend too. Because what you do is with the powders and the foundations, you end up putting your skin to one shade. And you want to kind of highlight these other areas here and here. Give you those chisel cheeks. And then I do a little bit down here because it kind of shades in that area too. All about the shading, and this kind of lowers the forehead. That's what that does, which is contour, but I just use bronzer because I like the shade and it's easier. So if you want to contour, we could do that in a video too. I just prefer bronzer. A little bit of blush. This is Sisterly. You know, I'm not a huge blusher. All right, we're going to do a little bit of the setting powder all over because you need to set that makeup. That's my eye. Put another little coat of mascara. And that really makes them eyes go out. All right. I'm going to do, let's see, Plush Liner. A little Plush Liner, a little neutral, and we're going with Subtle Lips today. Just trying to stay in the middle so you can see that liner. And that's it. Done. All right. Y'all message me or comment down below if you want to be on my pre-order list for that mascara. Please share my video. I appreciate, because I love a good share. And like my video, and I will see y'all again tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.